and welcome to this flip through of my May junk journal. This is an old German book I found at Goodwill, and I have gutted it and made 3 signatures with 5 papers folded in half each. So originally there were 15 pages here folded in half, but I took some of these out, so I think now in the end there are 12, if I'm not mistaken, in here. I would like to say thank you to my friend Allison, who helped me choose the closure for this book, which we decided was going to be this piece of sari silk, which I think the color is perfect. So here you can see I have some waxed thread with which I sewed in my signatures, and let's get right into it. So if you untie it, you see it is quite a wide book. So my goal for my next book, for the June book, is to use a book and make my own spine. So I'm gonna make a wider spine so that hopefully this situation will not happen anymore, but let's see how that goes. Okay, so going into it, I have my May prompts here from Cafe Analog, and all the checked ones I have done, so probably not even half, or maybe half of them I have done. And I have Journal With Me videos for every single one of these pages. So if you're interested in seeing any one of those, please go check my playlist, Junk Journal With Me. So I don't want to make this long, so I just quickly want to tell you what's on it, but I won't go into a lot of detail. So this first page is a cutout from a Happy Mail. I just covered my address and my last name with some fabric washi tape that was in the Happy Mail as well. And I love this. It says all her dreams would come true, and then there's wings and optimism and the butterfly. I really like that. So this one here was a prompt, which was, do I like my name? So I journaled about that. These are Happy Mail items, and so is this. I would say I think most of these items in here are various Happy Mail items. This was a collage that was actually from the same prompt about your name. This was again a Happy Mail. This was just a napkin that I decoupaged on this page. This was from the same Happy Mail, and it's the lovely, lovely card that I received, and I just attached with some washi tape here. This was a tutorial that I followed, and I have linked a tutorial in the corresponding video. So I made this little booklet out of 2 envelopes, and they have tags made out of botanical book pages. This was another prompt, which was, how am I feeling today? And I just wrote thankful, happy, spoiled, in alignment with my soul. And this is Happy Mail, and this is a tiny envelope that I made a tiny collage on. Here's just a fabric tag with a paper clip with a dragonfly that came in a Happy Mail. This one is here is in my last junk journal with me, and yeah, this is a find from a, where was this from? Oh, this and this, these were both from a craft flea market that I was just at. This is an old book page and a stamp from that craft fair. Beautiful Tim Holtz stamp there. I love that one. This was from a Happy Mail, and I just glued that on. It's a beautiful booklet that I received, and I glued these tags on. And here is another tag. Oh, there's a journaling spot I forgot, so we'll actually write some more or we'll add some journaling to that. I missed that one. Okay, I'll put that in later. Oh, there's another hidden spot in here. Such a cute booklet. Okay, I'll put that in later. So that's the other side of the booklet with another tag, with another journaling spot that I didn't journal on. Okay, so I will do that definitely afterwards. So this is the other side of the booklet, and that I just made that into a tuck spot, and that has a little envelope with another tag that I also didn't journal on. Oh my god, I totally forgot this little booklet. Okay, I'm going to be journaling on this. So next, I just left this book page because I think it's so cute. Same here. Then this was a postcard from my recent Prague visit. And these are also things from the Prague trip, and I added in here some more photos and a card from the Museum of Senses, which was really cool. If you're ever in Prague, you should go. Another postcard from Prague that I just attached with some washi tape, and the map of the bus tour that we went on. I just kept that hidden in here underneath this card, so because it's not vintage and this book is vintage style, I wanted to kind of hide that, but I wanted to keep it in here, so that's the solution I came up with. These are again Happy Mail items, and I did journal back here, but that was not a prompt, that was just private journaling. I love these parrots are amazing. Here I glued 2 pages together and made a pocket out of it, and inside is this card that I have some private journaling on. And I attached the second of those safety pins that was in the Happy Mail. This one was a page from a collaboration with Roxy Creations. We used the same kit. So that was one of the 3 pages that I made for that video. This was a tutorial I followed, and I have a tag in here. Yeah, that was another prompt, messy or not, so I journaled about that on the back. This was another prompt, fairy tale, where I added these. This is an image from my Sleeping Beauty fairy tale book, a vintage book, and this was the back page of the book, so I was journaling about that. This was from an old children's encyclopedia that I had as a child, and I repurchased from a flea market, so I just added this memories tab, and I added this beautiful fringe that I found also at the flea market. This was another tutorial, and it has a pocket with some lace and some printed out trims. These are from Gail Augustinelli, a download, and inside is a tag with a prompt, which was a victory or a struggle last week, and I just added a fabric tag on top, sewed around it. This one was again from the collaboration with Roxy Creations, from the B kit that we both downloaded. Just made a fabric tab on top and journaled. Oh, this was a prompt I did off camera. So the prompt was a favorite quote, and the 2 newest quotes I found that I really enjoy, and I found these on Instagram, are "Great people do things before they're ready." That's a really motivating quote. And the other one is "Keep taking time for yourself until you're you again." I really love that one as well. And here I just added a little bit of lace and some buttons. These were all Happy Mail items, and I made this journaling card that was also in a happy mail, and I just wrote thank you for Desiree because that's who this came from. These were again happy mail items here, and I made this tag from a designer paper and put this quote on here, added this and journal on the back. That was some private journaling. These were happy mail items that I collaged, and I just added this. This was also a flea market stamp that I received. This was a pocket that is made following a tutorial from Joie de Fin, and I just added various tags to that. This was a happy mail tag. These were happy mail items. These as well, I just made this collage, and these were all happy mail items. Then I glued these two pages together, added this fabric that I had taken a photo of and printed. And then this card was a happy mail thing, and I used it to make the prompt currently reading, and I wrote about the book that I'm currently reading. Put that in the pocket here. This is another pocket. This is an AliExpress bird and some lace that came in a happy mail. Then I made this journaling card using some, not wrapping paper, what is it called? Tissue paper that was in a happy mail. And the prompt was, who, what inspires you? So I wrote about that on the back, sewed around it. This one was an old book page. I believe this was also happy mail, and so was this. This was the prompt, my first job. I journaled on the card in here. These were items from the craft flea market I went, and they had this card in the like I bought something and they had these cards that I had used as samples, and you could choose one, and I thought this one would fit best with my journal. More happy mail items, and I put Dragonfly here because my name is, or my brand name is 49 Dragonflies, and I just journaled about the meaning of like the symbolic meaning of the dragonfly and what it means to me. This was also a recent stamp from the craft flea market that I just put on a book page, and then put these washi tapes to make it stand out more. And I made this little pockets, and inside I put a birthday card I received last year for my birthday, and now finally have a home for. And I also used this because there was a prompt, I think, called butterflies, so I want to make that count for that prompt. This was random. So I made this tag with a Tim Holtz die cut, added this lace top and bottom, and I thought the bird would fit well because the cat is here. I kind of like that combination. This was another prompt, pet peeves. I just added an old stationery page that I found, and just tore the edges, inked them, added some lace here in the bottom, and journaled about my pet peeves. And lastly, this is the third page of the collaborations with Roxy Creations, where I made a belly band, and I put my goals for June on here, which was another prompt. And finally, on the back cover of the book, this was another beautiful happy mail item with this cute little booklet with lots of very cute things in it. Yep, so that's the book. I was really happy with it. It's been a pleasure. I will try to store it in my bookshelves, and I will get cracking making my June journal. And I'm going to be making some changes for the June journal. I plan to do some things differently. I have my cover picked out. You can see that in the next video, and you can watch me making it. I don't think I'm going to be sewing in my signatures. I'll be trying some new things. So let's see how that goes. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you've been trying to make your own if you've been watching my videos. And hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.